What's up everybody and welcome back to the Slayer's Den. Thank you guys again so much for joining me. I am super hyped about Strixhaven and so far I'm having a blast trying out all the new cards. And this deck that we're playing today is a Rakdos Sacrifice deck that features a few cards from Strixhaven that's been released, and I tell you what, I'm having a blast playing this deck. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to some of the deck overview and then we'll get into some gameplay. So a lot of this deck functions like the standard Rakdos Sacrifice decks. We have cards that we want in our graveyard like Archfiend's Vessel and Serrated Scorpion. So to get these cards into our graveyard, we'll play this like turn 1, turn 2, then we'll play Village Rites on them to just keep our card draw flowing. We also have Claim the Firstborn to steal our opponent's creatures that have mana value 3 or less. We can swing in with them, and then we can also sack them to Village Rites or some of our other sack outlets in the deck. At the 2-drop spot, we've got a couple of copies of Heartless Act for creature removal, and we've got a few copies of Robber of the Rich, which is just great because early in the game, it just does a number on the opponent's library if we have fewer cards in hand. So this is just a great way to disrupt our opponents. At the 3-drop spot, we have Call of the Death Dweller, which allows us to bring back some of our small 1-drops. We've got a couple of copies of Elspeth's Nightmare, which allows us to destroy a creature and also kind of remove things from our opponent's hand. So this card has a ton of utility. Not only that, the third part of the saga exiles target opponent's graveyard. So there's a lot of graveyard-based decks out there, including ours. So this is especially powerful against that. We've got 4 copies of Woe Strider, which allows us to create a 0/1 white goat creature token when it comes into play, and also is just another sack outlet for us because whenever we sacrifice another creature to Woe Strider, it allows us to scry. One of the new cards we're trying from Strixhaven is Baleful Mastery. 3 colorless and a black is an instant that says we can exile target creature or planeswalker, or if we pay a colorless and a black, we can do the same thing, but then the opponent draws a card. So it's kind of like give and take. I wanted to try a copy just to see how often I'd want to pay 2 mana rather than the 4 mana. We've got a few copies of Extinction Event and Crippling Fear, and we kind of just need these sweepers because right now, as the meta is forming and reshaping, a lot of people are playing the new creatures. A lot of people are playing aggro because it just seems like Strixhaven is really pushing either the spell side or a lot of creature aggression. So having these sweepers in our deck is actually really crucial for clearing the board early in the game. Not only that, it allows us to keep up with a lot of aggro decks. We have a couple of copies of Akroan War, which allows us to do this kind of the same thing as Claim the Firstborn, where we get to steal an opponent's creature and then we get to sacrifice them. Also has a really cool ability that says each tap creature deals damage to itself equal to its power on the 3rd part of the saga, so it could serve as like a mini sweeper in that sense. At the very top end, we've got Ox of Agonas, which allows us to kind of refill our hand. When it enters the battlefield, we get to discard our hand and draw 3 cards, so this is great. Not only that, it only costs 2 red to escape, but 8 cards from our graveyard need to be exiled if it's in the graveyard, but otherwise it's just a great way to refill our hand. It's great against decks that are trying to mill us out as well. And then of course, the namesake of the deck is Awaken the Blood Avatar, which is the backside of Extus, Oriq, Overlord, which we won't really be playing too often, I imagine, but Awaken the Blood Avatar is a really crazy sorcery. It's a new card from Strixhaven. It costs 6 colorless, 1 black, and 1 red. It says, as an additional cost to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. This spell costs 2 colorless less to cast for each creature sacrificed this way. So essentially, we could be casting this for a black and a red if we have 3 other creatures, ours or our opponents, that we can sacrifice it to. And what we get is we get a 3/6 black and red avatar creature token with haste. And whenever this creature attacks, it deals 3 damage to each opponent. So essentially, it's kind of like a 6/6 in a way because of the 3 free damage it gets. Not only that, the other ability of Awaken the Blood Avatar is that when you create that avatar, it says each opponent sacrifices a creature. So there's just a ton of value in this card, and it's definitely worth sacking 3 creatures, especially if we're going to bring it back with cards like Call of the Death Dweller anyway, or their escape creatures. But yeah, as you can see, the deck runs similarly to a lot of Rakdos Sacrifice decks, but I think Awaken the Blood Avatar really pushes it over the top. So this is definitely a great addition to this archetype, and I am super hyped to play this one for you guys. So thank you guys again so much for catching the video. I really appreciate it. And if you do enjoy the video, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons below because it does help me so much. And not only that, it allows the YouTube algorithm to share this video and the rest of my videos with even more MTG fans out there. So thank you guys again so much. And without further ado, let's play some Magic the Gathering. Alright, this is a keepable hand, I do believe, if I do say so myself. Try this bad boy out, try Rakdos sacrifice out. We're gonna go play Brightclimb Pathway and a Archfiend's Vessel. Sure. The next turn we can Robber of the Rich. Get some damage in. Let's go play that and play Robert. We're just swinging. Genesis Ultimatum. You son of a bitch. Okay, opponent plays a Lava Glide Pathway. Gross, first of all. I think I just want to play Castle Locthwain here. And just swing in. Then we'll just end the turn, and then maybe I could like EOT like Village Rites or something like that. I think that would be okay. I think if we EOT Village Rites, that gives us the opportunity to call back Robber of the Rich and Archfiend's Vessel. So let's try it out. Let's give it a shot. Alright, so we're gonna play Mountain, and let's go and call back our two creatures. I'll swing in. And I'll also play Valentine? Sure. Opponent's like, what is this? A new Strixhaven card? I'm still learning what it does too. Okay. Opponent takes my 5/5. Let's go and play this, and I think we exile this, right? Then we swing in. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So you could potentially cast a Terror of the Peaks if they don't take care of the Robber of the Rich here. Keep on place Cultivate. Share. Keep on place Bone Crusher Giant. Sweet. We're gonna play this as a red source. Swing in. Go play this, I guess. Archfiend's Vessel. Boo. Alright, well, they can officially Genesis Ultimatum, so sucks for us? Question mark? A second Akroan War, you say? No blocks. We'll use that as fodder for Woe Strider. I'll play Woe Strider here. Whoa. And I think it could be worthwhile keeping up the mystery of what we have in our hand. Genesis Ultimatum. Alright, so you get to look at the top 5, put any number of permanents into play. Sounds fun. See what they got in their top 5. A couple of card draw spells and some lands. Perfect. I'm cool with that. They've got maybe 2 to 3 mana available. Okay, opponent plays Temple Epiphany. And they scry to the top. Sure. How do we get out of this? Alright, let's go and sack this. Sure. let's go ahead and... Do we destroy this, or do we get this back? Hold on, let me see. We got to attack, right? We're forced to be with this. Okay. Second Genesis Ultimatum. Gross. Maybe we can still pull out the win here? Who knows? Maybe we can't. Okay, opponent has 2 lands open. That could be for a counterspell. Take the fort. Go and destroy the shark and see if this resolves. If it does, we might be able to GG. Cycling, nice. It was a GG. Because this doesn't have reach. Yes, let's go. Oh man, we totally crushed Teamer Ultimatum, and it felt good. It felt really good. GG. We're the messy army. We're a little messy. Alright, we'll go keep it. We shall keep. Play a swamp and an Archfiend's Vessel. See what the opponent is rocking while I open up the Black Lotus. Plains, okay. Good old mono white, right? Okay. So we can play this as a black source. Swing in. Play another Archfiend's Vessel. And we shall end the turn. So we'll probably have to sack one of the Archfiend's Vessels ASAP, just because we do want to be able to nail our 3rd land drop. And it's looking like this is going to be the one. Sack that. Perfect. Let's play that 3rd swamp, and I think we play Archfiend and Scorpion here. And we'll do no attacks. Now, if we actually get the red mana that we need, we are in line to possibly use Awaken the Blood Avatar, which could be saucy. Oh, show. Let's see what they got. Some pump. Okay, so they waste their removal on that. Sure. So what do we want to do? What about bringing back a couple of Archfiend's Vessels so we get a couple of 5/5s up in this bitch? Do no attacks. Okay, let's play this. Swing in with these two. I think we end the turn here. It's very tricky. So they gain a life, we take 1. Sure. Okay. So we'll pass the blockers, block here, and then we will I guess remove these counters? Is that how it would work? Could bring back another Archfiend. And we'll just end the turn. Getting rid of the Luminarch, probably a big deal that we need to take care of, if I had to guess. Alright, so did they have anything? They had a Heartless Act, okay. So we can get them to use Heartless Act. They don't swing in, sweet. Call of the Death Dweller, okay, so they bring back their own Call of the Death Dweller, nice. We're gonna go ahead and sack this, I think. So we can maybe get that third, or that red mana source we need. Yeah, and my turn. Alright, so no red mana source, which kind of sucks. Then we sack Scorpion. And GG. Yes. Oh man. Feels good. Feels so good, man. That was a beast. We didn't even need Awaken the Blood Avatar, but we had the option. If we'd only got that last red source. But yeah, GG. Okay, yeah, sure. This is a keepable hand, I believe. Versus the Janitor. Swamp, Vessel, pass a turn. Another swamp, and let's go ahead and swing in. Scorpion, Scorpion. Scavenging Uwoos. Let's go ahead and swing in with Archfiend Vessel. Psych. And let's also play this red mana source and the turn. Go and sack the Vessel. Get 2 cards out of it. Okie dokie. And a Love Struck Beast. Gross. Sure. We'll block here. Draw another 2. Not loving all the lands we're getting necessarily, but it's a vibe. We're making it work. Let's cast Woe Strider, I guess. And sure, we'll do no attacks. End the turn. So they can get rid of our Scorpion and all that goodness, but we might be alright. Let's go ahead and sack this. So we can find out if there's anything we want or need. Sure. Do we want another Woe Strider? I could see it, and I cannot see it. Let's just pass on that for now. Sure? Question mark? We'll block here. Play the second red, and let's go ahead and Ox of Agonas here. That's pretty nice. This is a really just like solid answer for Scavenging Ooze, so it'll be better off this way, I suppose. We've already got them to commit 2 Blizzard Brawls here. I can't imagine they have much more fight spells. Although, maybe I'm completely wrong. We are at a saucy 26 life though, so maybe not so bad. So I think first things first. Scavenging Ooze is gone. Archfiend's Vessel. Sweet. Do no attacks end the turn. Great Henge, huh? Okay, resolves. Sure. Okay, we block here. Gain a life. My turn. I guess let's just go and exile this. Play this. Then we can Ox, maybe, depending on what we find. Man, I just feel like the opponents have been able to just draw at will, whatever they want. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so we can start bringing stuff back. We can bring back, well, basically just an Archfiend's Vessel here. And I suppose we should do that. Do no attacks. No attacks, man. Back off, man. It's me, Meat Man.
They're a stampede of one.
Stampede of one buttholes, please. Okay, so 8/8 trample. We're gonna do no blocks. Go kill Garruk, presumably, although they have a Stone Coil Serpent here. So 8 to the face could be problematic. What would that leave us? That would force us to block, take 6. So we play this, that's 8. And what does that do? 8, 2 defense, 6, yeah. Yikes. Yeah, that one's a tough one. That one's definitely a tough one. No, we didn't have fun in that match. Fuck you, match. Yes, we'll go and keep this one. We can turn 1, Vessel, Village Rites, get turn 2, Robber. So we got plenty going on in our hand. Turn 1, open up the Black Lotus, pretty important. We are on the play too, so it makes kind of a difference sometimes. Swing in. Exile something saucy. Symmetry Sage, okay. So a very Magecraft driven deck. Sounds about right. That's pretty saucy, not gonna lie. Play Brightclimb Pathway, and I think we just swing in here. Okay, opponent plays a land really quickly. That's kind of crazy. So let's go ahead and sack this, I guess. Play this as a... I guess we play this as a black source for now. We don't have any red cards in hand, so it doesn't really matter too much. Guess we could Woe Strider here. And sure. End the turn. End the turn, cut the check, whatever we gotta do. Fairy Godmother. And the fairy herself. Okay. Okay, well, let's go and take this. Sure. Call the Death Dweller, back these two bad boys. Get a 5/5 flyer. We might have given them too much breathing room here. Okay, yes, let's go. Dang, Magecraft is legit. I was very quiet there for a long while because I was just so focused, but that was crazy. Leonin Lightscribe really pumps the shit out of your creatures. Clever Luminancer as well. Lumimancer, sorry. Alright, GG. That weird dude. That was good stuff. Okay, we'll hold on to this one. Versus Shun. Play a turn 1 Scorpion. Then kind of just work our way up. Tranquil Cove, sure. Swing in for 1. an Archfiend's Vessel. Pass the turn. Let's see what Sun's got going on as well. Okay, so they're gaining lots of life. You hate to see it. Play another Serrated Scorpion. And we'll just end the turn. Midnight Clock. Wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and swing in. Play Elspeth's Nightmare. Give us an opportunity to kind of clean out what the opponent's got going on in their hand, maybe. Okay. The opponent foretells something. We get to pick a non-creature, non-land card from the opponent's hand. Woof. Okay, so Omen of the Sun gives them blockers. Shark Typhoon gives them blockers. Shark Typhoon lets them draw, so we'll get rid of one of those. I suppose we could just swing in. Yeah, just end the turn. Okay. Graveyard exiled. And I guess we just keep swinging in, right? Okay. Well, damn. Why'd you have to do us so dirty? We'll grab that. Can't really call anything here, so I think we just end? Sure, we'll end here. All my permanents. Sure. So what we really need is like a sack outlet, basically. There is a sack outlet. Do they have a counterspell? If they do, then it's GG. Just sack the Scorpion. See if that was enough. I think that should be enough, right? Yeah, let's just see how this pans out for them. Yes. Oh my god. That was crazy. That was crazy. Look at their fucking board state. Like, I'm lucky that they weren't running counterspells. Alright folks, this looks like the perfect place to end today's video, and damn, as you can see, this deck was crazy. It's Rakdos Sacrifice, really elevated, along with the new cards that came out in Strixhaven, Extus, Oriq, Overlord. We didn't really get to play them as much, but Awaken, the Blood Avatar, was definitely clutch in a few places, so super fun. I love the addition of this card to the deck. It's essentially, if you can sacrifice 3 creatures, it's a 2-mana 3/6, maybe even a 6/6, because it does instant 3 damage to the opponent whenever it attacks. So a lot of cool stuff going on in this deck. I had a blast playing it, not gonna lie. I'm really enjoying Strixhaven and all the Strixhaven cards, and this is no exception, of course. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the deck vid today. I am really hyped about Strixhaven still. I'll be trying to put out as many new videos as I can in the next week or two. And yeah, I'm just having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Let me know what your favorite cards are right now in Strixhaven. I'd love to hear about it. Let me know what you guys thought about the deck. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. It really helps me a ton. Not only that, it signals to YouTube that I'm a content creator that you enjoy, and I'm also a content creator that other MTG fans will enjoy as well. So thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to smash that like button below, and to help you stay up to date with my upcoming videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks again, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Slayers.